What's going on YouTube? This is Daybreak748 coming back at you guys with another Figma figure review. Today we are going to be taking a look at my man Kirito from SAO2, and this is the ALO version. Now as you guys can clearly see, I have Kirito here ready for battle with both his swords drawn, and he just looks freaking badass. But before we take a look at the actual figure, let me show you guys what you get with this particular figure. So here we go. Standard stuff. You get the Figma goodie bag. You get a set of instructions, both in English and in Japanese, so that's pretty cool. It showcases all the parts that come with this particular figure, how to swap out the pieces, how to put on the swords, all the great things you need to know. It's all in here for you. So pretty good stuff. Make sure you take a look at it. Up next, we have the standard rack of hands that we get with any Figma figure. So looking pretty good. Love the fact that all of these have just nice sculpting, and as you guys painting, and as you guys can clearly see, his ring finger has an actual ring. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Those minute little details that they could have passed on, they didn't, and they gave it to us. So pretty good stuff. Up next, we have his wings right here. So looking really good. I like the translucent gray plastic that they used. As you guys can clearly see, my hands going through it. So pretty good. There's the little peg right here to plug into the back of his back, so you can have his wings on there. You get this piece right here, which is actually a plug, so that if you didn't want to use the actual display base and you wanted the Kirito figure just in hand or displayed without the base, you could plug this little clear plastic piece in so that the wings will stay. So that's good. You get your standard, I guess, courtesy piece when it comes to the joints, just in case you break one of them. They give you another one as a spare. Then let's move on to some other accessories. You get this piece right here, and it's obviously part of the sword, and no, it's not broken. The way this is made is the fact that if you want to display your Kirito figure with his sword in the sheath, you just literally plug it in and you're good to go. But if you don't, and you want his swords all drawn out like you saw earlier, the way I have him, then they come with two actual full swords. So that's that. And then moving on to the faces, you get two other faces. You get this stunned look right here. Is that better? Ah, there you go. My hand was in the way. And then you get this angry faced version, and he's kind of looking off to the side. Now, when it comes to the other accessories that he comes with the Figma display base, as you guys can clearly see that he's on right now, and he comes with both his swords. So really, really cool. And then lastly, the only other accessory is his sheath that you actually have to put on him, which can be a little painful at times, but it's not that difficult. Now, with that being said, I'm going to take my Figma Kirito off the base. Let's take a close look at him. He looks spectacular. I love just the simplistic design, and yet they got it down to the T. Now this piece is a pliable piece right here, and as you guys can clearly see, mine's kind of flaring up like that. I kind of don't like that. I've tried bending it, but it just kind of naturally goes back the way it's set like that. You're not really gonna notice it because it's gonna be you're gonna be displaying the figure this way, so obviously you won't see it, but it's just a little bothersome. When it comes to the paint job and sculpting, spot on. As you guys can clearly take a look, that face is done very, very nicely. I love the hair detailing. The little, I don't know what this is, the fur part on his collar piece, done very nicely. Even the little crest that he has on this sheath piece, done very, very nicely. The sword detailing, spot on for both of them. And yeah, he looks good. Now, I do have one major gripe with this particular figure. Bringing the box into play, if you take a look at the following. Take a look at this picture right here. You clearly see that he has the sheath on his back and his wings. That is definitely not possible with at least my figure. If you were able to get your figure to have both the sheath and the wings on it, man, I don't know what you did, but you gotta show me, because I've tried many different ways and it just will not stay. Why? Well, take a look. The sheath is very broad, so it's very thick, and it's connected right here. There's a little peg that pegs into his back, so it pegs in right there, and then this is where the wings are supposed to go. As you could clearly see, that's the peg. There's no way there's enough clearance for the wings to sit flush on his back. So what's going to end up happening? This is what's going to end up happening. And then once that happened, it's just a matter of time before the wings actually fall off. So that really is annoying to deal with. If anyone knows how to kind of put on the wings with the sheath on, that would be greatly appreciated. Leave it in the comment section down below, or link your video, because I really want to know, because I haven't been able to do so. Now, with that said, articulation, very standard stuff when it comes to Figma. The head can look up that far, can look that far down, can look side to side, no problem. The arms can go out. Now, this one does not have the pull-out joint like the Rin Tosaka figure had, if you watch that review. So that's a little shame, but it's fine. It can pivot and swivel. Bicep swivels built in, double jointed or Figma jointed at the elbows. The hands can fully rotate, no problem, and hinge in and out. Now, real quickly, just want to show you, this is how it's built. So this comes out, there's the peg hole, so you just attach it right there. So nothing too problematic there. The sheath can swivel, so that's pretty cool. And then moving on to his upper diaphragm, as you guys can clearly see, he can use that. He can swivel from side to side, and he does have a waist cut built into the little jacket piece right here. Now you might be like, Dayberg, did you just break your figure? No, this piece right here, it just came out, so nothing too scary. And I'll show that in a little bit. It's better that it's not there. Now, on the back, you have these ball joints right here connecting the lower half of his jacket, so you can have it flare out if you like, or it could be just kind of flat on the ground, which is perfectly good. And then when it comes to his legs, can go all the way out, Figma joint at the knees, and then the feet can go down that far right there. Can you see it? Come on, focus. It's trying to focus in on the background. So there you go, and can go up that far, and he does have a pivot. This will get in the way a little bit, but nothing too serious. So there you guys have it. Now, in order to put these swords on, just letting you know, just like you saw that it happened here, the sword does come off at the handle. All you need to do is line it up, and just letting you know, this piece right here, it's not an actual circle, it's a semicircle, so you're gonna have to look at the handle and just make sure you're plugging in the correct way. Let's see if I can do it first time. Yep, there you go. So there you have it. Now, you do, just letting you know, get two peg holes here. So if you want to have the wings up here, then you're going to obviously have the peg hole right here, so you can put the display base right there, so you can have him floating. But honestly, the wings don't really work, at least not on my figure, so not really gonna need that part. But with that being said, with that minor gripe, I think this is a fantastic figure. Maybe I'm just a sucker for SAO members. I love this look of Kirito. I was a fan of it when they first introduced it, and I'm still loving this figure. I wish the figure I was able to use the wings, but unfortunately I can't, so we'll stop complaining about that. Now, with that being said, guys, if you have any questions or concerns about this particular figure, please leave it in the comment section down below. If you like what you saw and you're new to this channel, welcome, and please hit that subscribe and like button. It will help me out a lot. And with that being said, yeah, guys, stay tuned because I have more Figmas to review and some more awesome figures to review. Thank you for watching. This is Daybreak 748. I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.